Hi, so this is my new setup tank. If you go onto my channel, Ian's Field of Greens 2021, you can watch me set this up. And it's got a CO2 kit on. It's a very well planted tank. I've got to move the light across to give it a bit more light, but I've left it open for the minute because I'm going to add my new special edition fish, which nobody's seen yet. I've got to catch it out of its quarantine tank, and then I'll be putting it into this new tank. The thing that you can see on the front there, on the left hand side, is a peacock spiny eel. There's a black coolie loach in here. There's a couple of black Venezuelan corridorus, and there's 4 rainbow fish, and then I'll be adding the other fish in a moment, and I shall bring you along and show you. So exciting. Okay, so welcoming my new fish. I didn't want to put too much water in from the other tank. Due to the fact that the other tank is a quarantine tank, so I don't want to add water from there. I hope it enjoys its new home. And this, put it in a plastic cup because I didn't want to put it in a net because it might have puffed up. Yes, it is a puffer fish. Now, I'm hoping that it'll do alright in there. I can't even see it now, I've just dropped it in. There it is, it's at the back. Now I'm hoping it'll do alright in here, in its new planted tank. I bought 4 and they put a 5th one in. God knows why they put a 5th one in. The 5th one died straight away, and then it was very sad. I basically watched the others just die over the last few days, which was just horrible to watch. I will never buy from that company again, never. I did actually buy fish from them once before, and I didn't realise until I'd actually purchased these that these were from the same company. But as I say, I wouldn't buy anything from them again because they were an absolute dead loss. The last time I purchased fish from them, I bought Venezuelan orange fin corridorus, and I had a similar problem, and they all died. It was just horrible, and it was horrible to see. And they tried to send me more, but they died as well. They were just, I don't think that they treat their fish as in worm them or do any deparasitation or anything like, take the parasites out of them, anything like that. And I think that's why the fish died. And I think it was the same with these. The only reason that this one is still here is because I persevered and I fed them with appropriate food. I've dewormed them, I've given them a parasite treatment and all that sort of thing, and this one is still alive and it does feed. Now you can see at the front there is a little jar, like a little glass jar at the bottom. I'll just show you, zoom in. And the reason that that's there is because the bloodworm and the mysis shrimp, there's like a pile of them in there. And I wanted to make sure that they were confined so that the fish can swim in, still have something to eat, and not be scattered all over the tank. I'm hoping that it'll find them along with any other fish that wants to have a little nibble at bloodworm and things like that. But it's specialised for the puffer fish. There's the puffer fish swimming about there, lovely little fish. I'm absolutely gutted with the other fish passing away, and it was very sad to see. I mean, it's only just really coloured up in the last day or so, but as I say, I'm really disappointed that I've only ended up with 1. It's in this lovely, beautiful new tank. Hi, so I've just added my new fish, which is a new puffer fish, to my new fish tank, which I set up. It's only just recently set up, and I did a full video which is on my YouTube channel, Ian's Field of Greens 2021. If you want to go and watch the full setup of me setting up this tank, then please go and do so. I set it up from scratch, so it's just a bare tank. Add the substrate, level it off, add all the plants, add the bogwood and the rocks and the pebbles and things like that. Put the lights on, put the top on, so I made a top for it, a plastic top. put the CO2 kit in, the filter, and then add the fish. And I've just added this morning my new little fish, which is a new puffer fish. I'm a bit disappointed because when I bought the puffer fish I actually ordered 4, they sent me 5. The 5th one died immediately on the day that it came. The 4th one died the following day, the 3rd one the following day. I had them in a quarantine tank, thank goodness, and I've got 1 left, and it's this one. All the rest have died, which I'm absolutely gutted about. I will not be buying fish from them again. I'm not going to say who the company were because I don't think that's fair either, but I personally won't be buying from them again. I bought Venezuelan orange fin corridoras from them before, and I should have learnt my lesson then, but clearly I didn't, and so yeah, I'm just disappointed. It was heartbreaking to watch these beautiful little fish just slowly die. The following day, the day I got them, a whole load of them didn't look good, and although I did try and treat them, I put the aquarium salts in first and then I treated them with other things, and this is the only one that's left. They did feed on the second day. 3 out of the 4 that were left fed, but they were just passing the food. It was going in, coming out exactly the same, so there was a digestive problem. I did think it was parasites, and I did try and sort the parasites out and put some anti-wormer and things like that in, and yeah, they just still died anyway. Totally disappointed with them. As I say, I would never buy fish from that company again, just a dead loss. And but I have got 1 beautiful little puffer fish left. It has only just coloured up in the last day or so, and I'm hoping that it finds its food in here. I did put a jar in just now to try and collect some of the bloodworm in the jar to hold it in place, but unfortunately a corridoras went in and upset it all. Anyway, new puffer fish, you can see it at the back there, added to my new beautiful tank. It's got my CO2 kit on, well planted. I did the setup, as I say, on Ian's Field of Greens 2021 if you want to go and watch that on YouTube. And yeah, new fish tank set up with new fish, and the weird oddities out of the main tank in here as well. Anyway, hope everyone's well, and you enjoy my new fish tank with my new puff fish. Cheers. So putting the bowl in didn't really work, so taking the bowl out. The bowl didn't work because the corridoras got into it and couldn't get out the bowl, and just ended up spilling all the bloodworm and the mysis shrimp out. So I took the bowl out, and I now give the puffer fish, and he's back there, look, I give him a block of bloodworm and a block of mysis shrimp, which goes in, and all the fish eat them. And I also give it crushed snails. You can see there's a load of snails. I just squash them against the side of the tank. I know that seems a bit mean, and then I drop them in, and the puffer fish does come along and he munches on them, and he munches on the bloodworm, and all the fish are doing really well, and the puffer fish is doing very well, although it's at the back at the minute, glass surfing. It does come to the front where it glass surfs as well, but it mostly glass surfs on the sides and on the back. Apparently this will stop. I hope it does. It does swim around the tank as well, but I just thought I'd bring you along and show you. The tank itself is fabulous. CO2 kits at the back there working really well. The pump outflow, I've pointed it at the glass so that it causes the water to flow really well, and it gives it it oxygenates it a bit as well. Coolie loach is doing well, the spiny eel's doing amazing, and all the plants are growing really well. Looks fabulous. Very, very pleased.